Doritos in the streets. Now, here's the real question. Are these cheese Doritos or Cool Ranch? Because if we're talking about several blocks worth of free Cool Ranch chips in the street, I'm telling you, that pig's in for some serious competition.
Cool Ranch that good, guys?
Yes.
Pretty good, yeah.
Is it pretty good?
Yes.
Okay. I still like the regulars. I'm Gail King with Bianca Goladriga, Nora O'Donnell, and John Dickerson. We are all here. Sources tell CBS News Saudi Arabia's government is prepared to say that Washington Post columnist Jamal Khashoggi was in fact killed during an interrogation gone wrong. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo asked top Saudi leaders this morning about Khashoggi's disappearance and alleged murder.
Khashoggi was last seen entering the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, Turkey 2 weeks ago. Holly Williams is outside that consulate where Turkish police have finished an unprecedented search. Holly, good morning.
Good morning. Sources tell CBS News that Saudi leaders are preparing to admit to the accidental killing of Jamal Khashoggi, despite previously denying that they had harmed him or even knew of his whereabouts. Turkish investigators were finally allowed to search the Saudi consulate here in Istanbul last night, spending around 8 hours there. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said today that they are looking into toxic materials inside the building. Turkish officials, speaking anonymously, have already told journalists they believe Khashoggi was killed inside the consulate. Saudi Arabia has so far denied all involvement, this weekend calling the allegations baseless and lies. The question now is how much damage this will do to Saudi Arabia, an oil-rich, ultra-conservative Islamic kingdom and a key U.S. ally in the Middle East. Sanctions are being discussed in Washington. President Trump has threatened severe punishment, but he's also said that he does not want the U.S. to cancel lucrative military contracts with Saudi Arabia. Nora.
All right, there is much more to this story. Holly Williams in Istanbul, thank you. 6 days after Hurricane Michael devastated the Florida Panhandle, search and recovery crews are still looking for some people. FEMA teams have checked on thousands of homes and buildings, but it's unclear how many people are still missing. In hard-hit Mexico Beach, the number of unaccounted people is down to 3. About 140,000 homes and businesses from Florida to Virginia still have no electricity. Cell phone service is a little better, allowing people to contact loved ones and emergency services. Michael is blamed for at least 19 deaths.
President Trump and the First Ladies surveyed the damage in Florida and Georgia yesterday. They handed out water bottles and spoke with stranded survivors. Mr. Trump also visited pecan, cotton, and soybean farmers who suffered, quote, generational damage when Michael wiped out their crops.
Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, have officially started their first royal tour as a married couple and parents-to-be. The day after announcing their first child is on the way. They were greeted by well-wishers in Sydney, Australia. They were clearly happy to be there, but there are some Australians who question the need for the monarchy to visit their country. Jonathan Bigliotti is following the royal couple in Sydney. Jonathan, good morning.
Good morning, and one of the more popular events was right here at the Sydney Opera House. This tour is a royal duty that at moments actually felt more like a political campaign. The royal couple is touring the Commonwealth countries where the monarchy still has power, at least for now.
The royal couple's first day down under was a carefully planned charm offensive as they showered their host nation with affection.
And we also generally couldn't think of a better place to announce the upcoming baby, be it a boy or a girl. So thank you very, very much.
The mom-to-be was in a white dress made by a local Sydney designer. And what else do you do on your first day in Australia but pose with koalas? Interest was at a fever pitch by the time they descended the steps of the iconic Opera House.
Harry, how do you feel? You feel good? And this is exactly the kind of reception the royal couple was hoping for. You can see Prince Harry there, Meghan right behind me. They both look incredibly relaxed as they greet the thousands of people that have gathered here this morning.
In Australia, the Queen serves as head of state, but a recent poll shows a nation divided over whether to split ties and become a republic.
They're rock stars. They're the palace's answer to rock stars. And so
rock stars and good people, but not heads of state, says Peter Fitzsimmons, chair of the nation's Republican movement.
we think that in the 21st century, it's a tad, what's that word again, ludicrous, to maintain that Australia can do no better than to find our head of state from a family of English aristocrats.
Supporters of the royal family hope the next generation of royals will help energize the monarchy, just like Princess Diana did decades ago.
Charles needs to step aside and let the young ones take over. They've got more personality.
So you really see the next generation as being vital.
Very much so. Very much so.
And people we spoke with said they were also incredibly inspired by the royal couple, specifically with all the charity work they do, raising awareness for things like mental illness, and also the Invictus Games, which is being hosted here in Sydney later this week. Fiona?
Wow, that woman wasn't holding back, saying Charles needs to step aside, has no personality.
Yeah.
But you can see how popular Harry and Meghan are there.
Exactly. That's why, aside from Mr. Cranky Pants, I think most people were really glad to see them there. And they're happy that they're married and a baby's on the way.
Yeah. And they took pictures of the koala. What more could you ask for? Jonathan Bigliotti, our thanks to you in Sydney, Australia. Well, President Trump told 60 Minutes the scientists raising concerns about climate change have a, quote, political agenda. Ahead, we introduce you to scientists on the front lines of researching the polar ice caps and find out their message from Antarctica. But first, it is 8:07. Time to check your local weather.
Hi, everybody. A cooler day than yesterday. Temperatures are going to be in the mid to upper 50s under bright golden sunshine. I know we're starting off with a little bit of cloud coverage out there, but that cloud coverage will make a departure, and we will be left with breezy conditions and mostly sunny skies. The sun is up at 7:04. Sun sets at 6:08. Tomorrow, just a sprinkle or maybe a brief shower in the afternoon, and then the temperatures really take a nosedive. 48 for the high on Thursday, but rebound nicely for Friday. Chance for showers on Saturday afternoon. Sunday looks good. Have a great day, everyone.
A once-in-500-year storm should happen every 500 years, right? Fact is, there have been 26 in the last decade. Allstate is adapting with drones to assess home damage sooner. And if a flying object damages your car, you can snap a photo and get your claim processed in hours, not days. Plus, Allstate can pay your claim in minutes. Now that you know the truth, are you in good hands?
Emerge restored, replenished, fortified. Emerge every day with Emergen-C, packed with B vitamins, electrolytes, antioxidants, plus more vitamin C than 10 oranges. Why not feel this good every day? Emerge and see.
How do you top mac and cheese? Start with 100% clean ingredients, like Vermont white cheddar. Then add bacon, barbecue chicken, or Baja blend. Catering and delivery now available. Panera, food as it should be.
We have much more news ahead. In the Me Too era, many parents struggle to discuss sex and consent with boys. Ahead, we're going to talk to Wall Street Journal reporter Elizabeth Bernstein about getting the conversation started and the special role of fathers. Plus, see how a new robot could help kids who have trouble keeping their room clean. I don't know. Maybe they should just do it themselves. All right, and we'll talk to a habits expert about how small changes can help you achieve big goals. You will love this book. It's all about getting in shape, starting good habits. You're watching CBS This Morning.
I got a certain way I like to do things. I like Consumer Cellular. I get unlimited talk and text for just $25 a month with no contract. They received the J.D. Power Award for highest customer service again.
And Consumer Cellular has been an approved AARP provider since 2008, so we trust them. Reliable nationwide coverage for way less money? That's the way.
We like it.
Get wireless the way you like it. Call, go online, or find us at Target.
Forget about vacuuming for weeks. The new Roomba i7 Plus with Clean Base Automatic Dirt Disposal empties the Roomba bin for you, so dirt is off your hands. If it's not from iRobot, it's not a Roomba.
Family Taco Night is a heartburn night you can plan for, but surprise pizza at the office means heartburn you didn't expect. Zantac works when you need it. It relieves or prevents heartburn in as little as 30 minutes and lasts up to 12 hours. Zantac. Eat your way, treat your way.
Last time I bought a used car, I ended up paying too much. It's pretty embarrassing.
Carfax can help. At Carfax.com, you get the most accurate price based on the Carfax report. Stop the shame of overpaying and start your used car search today at Carfax.com.
When you hear the words oral cancer, think about more than just your mouth. This surgery can really leave a mark on your shoulder, not to mention what it can do to your face.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
We all want white teeth. You know, doc, how can I get whiter, brighter teeth? And the dentist really has to say, let's take a step back and talk about protecting your enamel. It's important to look after your enamel because it's the foundation for white teeth. I believe dentists will recommend Pronamel Strong and Bright because it's twofold. It strengthens your enamel, but then also it polishes away stains for whiter teeth. So it's really something that's a win-win for both the patient and the dentist.
Thanks to Move Free Ultra 2-in-1, I keep up with this little one, see the world with this guy, and hit the town with these girls.
In a clinical study, 4 out of 5 users felt better joint comfort. Move Free Ultra. Movement keeps us connected.
I'm Jimmy Dean, and Mother Nature sure doesn't cut any corners when she paints a morning like that. And we know there is no shortcut to quality. And that's why we use nothing but the very best sausage that money can buy. Paint yourself a beautiful morning.
You're watching CBS This Morning.
3 bullets, 3 kills.
All headshots on moving targets.
Long-range killing from a sniper.
That's where our shooter posted up.
Time to shine.
We're going to name every marksman living in the tri-state area.
You are going to get through this.
How do you want to proceed?
Maggie, you make the call.
The new drama, FBI, CBS Tonight after NCIS.
I'm Larry Janeski from Connecticut Basement Systems. We're the all things basement-y company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair.